So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Looking for a runner. He's well positioned here.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough seems to come easy for him.
Scholes with the clearance. Good effort from distance. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Guti. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Scholes. And it's Gerrard. Crunching tackle. Oh, it's come loose. Batistuta. Oh, well played. Musiala. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes. Roberto Baggio. Alexander-Arnold running with intent. Roberto Baggio. That's good running with the ball. Threads one in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. Guti! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Not the most accurate pass. Ambitious ball here. Tacho gets over and intercepts. And the shot's on here. And Batistuta! In he goes again. It's a goal! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
Roberto Baggio! Baggio! Oh, my word, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! Back to within one! Interesting! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Baggio. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. And this is Roberto Baggio. Romero short changes him with that pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Piqué gives no quarter whatsoever. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And this is Batistuta. Surlot. Can he get on the end of this? Surlot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. And that's been won straight back. Now there's the shot! Brilliant from Surlot! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So the lead now. Oh, great chance! Nice-looking ball. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. And he was quick to react. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yamal. Romero spots it and intercepts. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3. And it's Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Baggio. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Scholes. That is a great pick out. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Roberto Baggio. And it's Guti. Hazard. Surlot. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Getting up there! Oh, that could be pivotal! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. He's trying the shot. Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There could be trouble here. Shoots! And that pass isn't the best. And he has been fouled there. Gerrard ready to try one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Sorloth. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Batistuta. DiMarco makes the interception. Simeone. Sorloth. Simeone. Batistuta. Now he's got space here. That's a little off target. That's going wide left. A good play on the left-hand side here. DiMarco does really well to win the ball there. He is through here! Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now this could be a chance. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Azar. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe! No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Batistuta. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 26. El dorsal 19.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Yilmaz. Shevchenko. Ball has bounced loose now. So it's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Look at the space here, and the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dani Olmo, and it's Olmo. Lewandowski always looking for that half a chance. Good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! And that's a sharp finish.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? Burak Yilmaz. And this is Shevchenko. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolute. It's net! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. Baggio proves just a little bit too strong. Corner. Goes for a shot! Shoots!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He's having a pop! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Roberto Baggio certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Nedved. That ball looks a good one. And he... Mbappe! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So and Batistuta! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, it's come off the upright. No, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has not gone well. Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great vision. Good ball, good take. Mbappe!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Driving forward. Costa Curta. And he's worked it through. He's in a great position here. He's found the way through. Musiala. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. Tries to pass it through. Musiala. He's on it, can he get away? And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. Now Stones. Alexander-Arnold. Charge, surely! And that's a sharp finish. They have grabbed get themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Musiala. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. Now Mbappe. And he shoots! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Musiala, and this is Batistuta. Iniesta. Stones does well to get it back. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. And it's Musiala. Now it's Batistuta. Musiala. Tries to play it through. Rodri, and here's Baggio. Oh, easy pickings there. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Picks up, it's Baggio! And a neat finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Roberto Baggio! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Baggio plays it short. Backward it goes, tries one from range. Might be danger here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we are back on the way. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's worked it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. And the through ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Batistuta. Musiala. He's got away. Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
Munich certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rodri cuts it out. Batistuta. Roberto Baggio. Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Davids. Messi. Nedved. That looks a good ball through. Poor robust challenge. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Dida. And it's Iniesta. This interception, his positioning was spot on. No, that's been intercepted. No, that pass has been well intercepted. And he has been fouled there. Roberto Baggio.
Oh, really well played.
Threads one in. Serginho deals with that comfortably. Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Passes short and sharp. Can he finish? So, third corner of the game. Baggio with the short one. Iniesta goes long. And it's Musiala. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, that looks a decent ball. Look at the stick chance! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Inter Milan leading now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Real chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Numero 27. Numero 4. Iniesta. Numero 14. Messi. Numero 21. Lasciano il campo per...
No, he's managed to misplace that.
Il numero 2. Il numero 9. Il numero 10. Modric. Il numero 15. Attenzione, un cambio.
Shevchenko. Nedved. Stojkovic. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played out wide. Kubasi. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. It's Yilmaz! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go and bet.
Rui Costa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? Hernandez. That is good alertness. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Magic. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Ukraine have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Pete.
Batistuta! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Roberto Baggio. Now it's Batistuta. Koundé wins the duel this time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has not gone well. Roberto Baggio bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Yamal. And this is Roberto Baggio, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Picked out, he's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's whipped it across. And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
All the way back. Garcia. Now Howson. Zanetti. Now it's Van Basten. Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's through here. Just the keeper in it. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Decent chance! Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Batistuta. Howson. Azar.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, it's Baggio! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Keeper's got his work done.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Yamal. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Musiala. Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get... He'll try from distance! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Ukraine certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Diaz. Plays the return pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Played out towards the right wing.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here! This looks promising. Bellingham! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Zanetti. Delivers with wit. Towering header! Now who's going to be... And it's come back out to him. Musiala. Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That is good strength. And it's half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Munich absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management.
Please
There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Anniversary today.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. Down to business again. Now it's Hazard. Hazard getting forward. Stones did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's a dangerous ball. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Rijkaard. The message is clear. None shall pass. That's where it came from. Bellingham. Yamal. Van Basten.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found the way through. Gets a good foot in there. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Batistuta. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Just eases him off the ball. Van Basten. Ukraine are looking to break at pace.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Xavi Alonso. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Van Basten. Musiala. And Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Foot in. Now it's Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has 2. Things looking so easy, almost too easy. He's going for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Rijkaard. He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pings in across. Oh, good effort! No joy, but a decent try. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Hazard. Simeone. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. DiMarco. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now this could be a chance. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Shot at goal!
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 4, Hazard. Number 19, Yamal. Number 3,
Oh, well played.
Coming
Van
on the
Basten
field,
tries to
number
pass it through.
13,
Neatly
Vinicius
clipped into
Junior.
space. And
Number
Messi!
22.
And yes, it's there! Quality goal. Wonderful purity of strike.
Well, the keeper had no chance. He's absolutely nailed that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Already he has scored. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Shevchenko! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he celebrates his 30th goal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter.
And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, Marcus Rashford's best position has been something that's up for debate for quite a while. What do you think?
Well,
he's having a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's goal side. And we have our very first corner. Desai with the clearance. Hangs in a cross. Silvestre tries to clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Basho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Romario. Romario gets flagged offside. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Musiala. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Could move up a gear here. Musiala. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Cruyff. And smartly reclaimed. He's picked his way through. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. He's found a way through.
Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Driving forward. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Diaz. Stones gets a foot in here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Cafu gets across and deals with it. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Baggio. Now he's running away. Takes a shot. Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Corner number 2 then. Baggio goes short. Now it's Diaz. Diaz! Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Romario, and he's managed to get free. Pau Kubasi does well to get it back. Romario was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, good-looking ball. Fabian Ruiz.
Munich certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's a searching pass. Musiala. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Shevchenko. Foot in. Now it's Diaz. Diaz.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Diaz crosses.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. Baggio finds himself offside. Rafael Varane. Now it's Cruyff. And he's got the beating of his man. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Ruiz. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Cruyff. He's found some space. Cruyff! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Musiala. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he is dashing away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Brilliant save from Buffon! Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, now he can... Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Baggio plays it short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
Munich really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pacho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's found a way through. And this is Shevchenko. And he's quick to get rid. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Baggio. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's on it. Can he get a big chance? Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. And this is Roberto Baggio. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Romario. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Diaz, rapid and full of intent. He's shifting through the gears here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Shevchenko. That is good alertness.
Munich truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Can he get it through? Good ball over the top. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. Munich really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? Diaz. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
There will be one
It's
minute
Roberto
added time.
Baggio.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He's beaten the last man. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So that's got things underway.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Now it's Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Batistuta. He's got away. He's cut it out. And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Musiala. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here! Pressing high and with purpose. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both
Shot a goal! Over to the right flank. And there's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Simeone carries the ball down the right. In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He won't be happy with that one. Well, it's Batistuta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's managed to get free. Serginho. Gattuso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Simeone. And this just a keeper, Roberto Baggio! That's going wide left. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Cantona. Alexander-Arnold. And now the breakaway. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a mistake! Moved on forwards. Musiala. And it's Baggio. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's in a great position here. He's under a lot of pressure there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of...
And Simeone. Great chance! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And there is your opener. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Stones defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Chips it through. Kobel claims comfortably. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Looking for the run. That's destined for the flank. That's going
There
right
will
the
be
way
1
across.
minute added time.
That's been slipped through. DiMarco. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. That's a shade optimistic. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Munich can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Musiala. Now DiMarco. Just eases him off the ball. Look at the space here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Threads one in. Roberto Baggio. Spread it left. Good ball, good take. He has found a way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Stones. Kaká did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Roberto Baggio! Baggio! Oh, my word, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Was 62,005.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the
Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And here's Baggio. DiMarco elects to cross. Real chance! He wasn't that far away.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Not the most accurate pass. And this is Roberto. It's Baggio! Could be danger here. Zanetti. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. Brilliantly cut out. And he can thump it away. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Baggio! Again, a brilliant save. Zanetti. Now it's Lampard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cantona! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ronaldo. Number 22, Frank Lampard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Coming on the field, number 23.
And the shot!
Number
It's
15.
Yilmaz! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's
Chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So, third corner of the game. Towering header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Rui Costa. Vitinha. Stones. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Always onto this. That's been cut out, well played. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Munich certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kane proves just a little bit too strong. It's a quick one. Oh, it's Rui Costa. He's picked his... takes the shot! And he's lifted it over. That has ended up in no man's land. Burak Yilmaz. Can he get onto this? It's Rui Costa. And here's Kane. Looking to play him in. Well, played right into his path. Now this could be a chance. Stones. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played out to the left flank. Rui Costa. Rui Costa! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout.